Hey, welcome everybody to the Gamer Show. I'm your host, Fred Y, and today is a topic that I have been talking about a lot to help you people that want to stream. So I'm gonna get straight into it. Um, a friend of mine on Facebook, he reached out to me and um, what's his name? Mark. Mark reached out to me and asked me a question about streaming on a Mac, and I edit videos on the Mac. I just got a new Mac now, and I edit videos on there. But for some reason, Macs aren't capable of handling OBS. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but they do not handle OBS well. What you're seeing right now on screen, I am using OBS. All right, so we're going to go over some of the things that you would need if you want to do live streaming. Okay. Now, depending on what type of live streaming that you want to do, will result in this. So, if you want to jot this stuff down, I give you all a minute to get something to write with, because I'm gonna just go through Amazon and I'm gonna just look at some stuff that I recommend. Now, the stuff that I recommend, it may be a little bit pricey, but everything that I recommend, I own. Okay. And I don't have any affiliate links and anything like that. So while y'all still getting something to write with, for the people that's in the DMV area, man, please don't forget Saturday we're having our Madden tournament at 9300 Livingston Road in Fort Washington, Maryland. It's not just the Madden tournament, it's the arcade day as well. So you can come out and play old school arcades and retro home console systems, okay? So it's $25 to enter in to the contest for Madden, and if you win the contest, obviously you get Madden that's coming out later on this week. If you don't want to participate in the Madden contest or the tournament, just come out, bring your kids, have some fun. It's $15 to enter in, $5 for kids under 15, okay? And again, if you're participating in the Madden tournament, we ask you to bring your own controllers. This is for the Xbox version of Madden. We ask you to bring your own controllers. If you do not have a controller, we will provide you one at a cost, and you will get your money back once we get our controller back. Okay, this is our first venture outside of the Gamer Show studios, so we're trying to make this a successful venture. Okay, so now, assuming that you have everything that you need to write with, let's go over some things. Okay. So, what do you need for streaming? Well, you're going to need, first of all, depending on what you're streaming, you can either go two ways. Okay. You can either go with a PC, or you can go with something like this. This is a Stream Deck. This is a Stream Deck. This is the 8-port Stream Deck, and this is the 4-port Stream Deck. Okay, so what is a Stream Deck? A Stream Deck allows you to hook up multiple devices to it. It's actually, it's not a Stream Deck. I'm sorry. It's actually called an ATEM switcher. The ATEM switcher allows you to hook up multiple devices to it, so you can stream out to the internet. And these two that I have, these two by Blackmagic, I go to Blackmagic all the time for their stuff. Either I go to Blackmagic or Elgato. Okay, so what the ATEM switcher is, it's an all-in-one. Okay, you don't even need a powerful PC to do this. You could, matter of fact, Mark, if you get this, you can use your Mac as well as this to stream out to the internet. This box is a computer in itself. It's multiple things. It's a capturing card for your computer. It's a and it's a mini computer to stream out to the internet, because you can just stream out to the internet with this deck alone. You don't need anything else to stream out to the internet. It's a particular one that you have to get though. Okay, so let's go to Blackmagic's website, and I swear by them, man. And this is what I've been recommending. Even my man Mark, I mean, he has an excellent streaming podcast, man. Elbow Media Studios, and I've been dying for telling him, you need to get this, you need to get this. But for his setup, he doesn't really need this, but it is a lifesaver. Okay, so this is the ATEM switchers, right? Man, see, the only thing I don't like about Blackmagic is they always come out with something new. It's always something new. By the time you get it, something else comes out. That's the only thing I don't like about Blackmagic. But this is what an ATEM switcher is. Hey, what's up? Speaking of the devil, there he is right there. What's up, bruh? I'm using a little cheap Sony travel cam. I'm a handy cam for the video, and I'm using the mic, the Blue Yeti. And I was just talking about you. I was telling them, I was telling you to get this, but you said for your stream you don't actually need it. But you got to check out Elbow Media Studios, man. He's a beast with the editing. He's a beast with the Mark. Put your stuff in here, man, so they can go check you out, man. Mark is, I'm telling you, man, he's a freaking genius with this stuff, man. If y'all have any questions that I can't answer, hopefully you can get in contact with Mark at Elbow Media Studios, because this brother is a beast. Go check out his stream. He does tutorials on music production. He is a beast with the graphics. I'm telling you, man, this you see this man's stuff, he'll blow your mind, man. Love you, bro, and thanks for all the support, man. And whatever. But so this stream, I'm sorry, I keep calling the stream deck, but this ATEM switcher will allow you to cut the computer out. It will allow you to cut many things out. And if you look at the back of one of these ATEM switches, this is how it looks. This is the 4-port. And let me get back to something else before. Now, there's different type of ATEM switches, right? You have the ISO, and you just have the Pro and the ISO, right? Now, the one that I would recommend, this is the one I was telling you about, Mark, the 295 one. This is just a capturing card, but you're going to need a computer if you go ahead with this one. You're going to need a capturing card anyway. And what does a capturing card does? A capturing card capture whatever you want to show your audience, whether it's a PlayStation, whether you want to hook a camera up to it, so you don't need to get any other special tools, okay? You can have like a video camera at your house. You can have something like an old school joint, man, that has a HDMI out clean feed, and you can use that as your web camera, okay? Or if you have a Canon camera, you can use these utilities. It's a Canon utility that turns your DSLR into a webcam. Let me see. Nah, I'm not using the ATEM, Mark. I'm not using the ATEM. I'm just using OBS. And the good thing about the Pro and the difference between the ISO and the Pro allows you to record your feed. So everything that you have into that switcher, that ATEM switcher, it will record all the feeds at one time. So it will put it in a project, a DaVinci Resolve project, because you'll get the software once you get this stuff, and it'll put it in a DaVinci Resolve project, and the timeline, everything will be synced up, so you don't have to worry about when you go to edit things, you don't have to worry about it being out of sync and stuff like that. So once you get into the streaming stuff and you want to try to edit your videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I don't want to go too much in detail with that because I'm trying to stick to the topic. But the Pro and the ISO will allow you, no, I'm sorry, the Pro will allow you to stream to the internet. Both of these will allow you to stream to the internet. The ISO will allow you to record it as a project. So you can essentially use both of these. If you're not doing any video editing, if you're not doing editing, you can use the Mini Pro. If you're going to do video editing, then you would need the ISO. Why aren't you using the ATEM? Oh, because I'm setting it up right now. Because for the Madden tournament Saturday, I'm packing all the stuff up. Right now, and I only really use the ATEMs like when I'm outside of the studio. When I'm inside the studio, I use OBS, but like when I'm outside, if I'm doing a wedding or something like that, then I'll use the ATEM switches, because there's no need for me to use the ATEM switches when I'm inside the studio because I have OBS. Okay, but once I do the garage, I'll probably switch out and put like one of the ATEM switches down there, because I'm gonna have a sound stage in the garage. I'm gonna turn the garage into a sound stage, and have clients come in if they want to do some type of video production. Yeah, I know Madden sucks. But there's a lot of people that like it. But we're gonna see how it turns out Saturday, and we will be streaming it live Saturday, the final version, the two final contestants, not the whole thing, but the two final contestants. All right, so this is what you would need. Okay, this is what I would recommend you to get, Mark, not you, Mark, the other Mark. I think he's from England or something like that. He hit me up, UK somewhere, but this is something that I would suggest. Okay, if you want to go, if you already got your Mac and you just want to get started, I will go with the ATEM. No, like when I go outside of the studio, I use these, not inside, because I don't need it, because I don't have like an elaborate setup. I don't have more than a one camera setup. When I start doing like unboxings here by myself, doing the overhead stuff, then I do have another camera that I'm going to use, and I'll use the ATEM switcher for that. But so you're going to need a capturing card anyway, so I would recommend the ATEM switcher instead of getting a capturing card. I would just go ahead and bite the bullet for the $295 to get that. All right. So what else are you gonna need? And Mark, since you in here, man, you can throw out some suggestions too. Like I said, Mark has an excellent stream. Go ahead and put your information for Elbow Media Studios, man, so people can come check your stuff out. All right. So you have your capturing card. Now you need a good microphone. Okay. The microphone that I use is it's called the Blue Yeti. And you can find these very cheap. You can actually go into Walmart, because I do have another one. I picked another one up. But these are excellent microphones for podcasters and YouTube streamers and interviewers. Okay, so what this mic does, this mic has a couple of different functions on it. Some of the functions is that it will cancel out the noise that's in the back of it. So if you have somebody in front of you doing minor whispers, it won't capture that. It would just capture what's in front of you. It won't capture anything on the side or in the back of you. Now, if you're interviewing somebody, then it has a preset where it'll capture what's in front of it and what's in back of it. Actually, it has 4 different type of presets that's on the back of this thing. And let me see if I can show. There it is. So these are the 4 different presets that it has. Okay, So, or the patterns that it has, and it'll allow you to get good audio recording. Okay, some people use lav mics, and some people use USB mics. This is a USB mic. Some people use condenser mics, that phantom powered mics that require 48 volts. But for a YouTuber or a streamer, this is good. This is pretty good. Okay, so we got your, and I'm going out of order. I'm so sorry, but we have a capturing card, which is your Elgato. I mean, not the Elgato, but your Blackmagic 8-Tim switcher. You have 4 ports. That's the cheapest one. It's $295, and you could probably get it cheaper than that if you call Mac Business Solutions in Gaithersburg. If you get it through them, they tend to be a lot cheaper than ordering it online or through Amazon. And then you have your microphone, okay? But if you're using the 8-Tim switcher, you're going to have a 1/4 inch microphone. So you can play around with these. It's depending on what you want and what you can afford. I'm just giving you some suggestions. So you would need a microphone, either if you're going to use the 8-Tim or you're going to use your computer. Okay, I should have did this in order because hopefully I'm not confusing you, Mark. All right. So for PC, I should have started out with that. You need a powerful enough PC. Okay. And if you already have a PC and you say, okay, I got a gaming PC and it's powerful, okay, that's cool. But if you're streaming from that PC, you don't want to use that PC. You want to use a separate PC in order to do that. Or if you're streaming from a Mac, you want to use a different PC for that. Macs are good at streaming only the new ones, the M1s. Those are the only ones. Other than that, I think Mark does streaming on his Mac. But correct me if I'm wrong, Mark. I don't know if you stream from your Mac or not, but for me, I can never get it to work. But you're going to need a powerful enough PC. You're going to need something that at least has i5 processor and up, or 7, or anything equivalent to like a AMD processor that's equivalent to an i5 or i7 processor. You're going to need at least, I would say, 16 gigs of RAM. You're going to need a powerful graphics card with at least 8 gigs of RAM on it. And you're going to need a hard drive space with at least like maybe over 500 gigs. Because Windows is going to take up, majority of that. And then in the future, once you start streaming, you're going to be adding things to that. So you can either use an external hard drive or you can use the internal hard drive. But I would recommend, just to get you started, something like let's look at a gaming PC. I'm sorry if I'm going out of order. Okay. So this one is okay. This is an i3. i3 is, I wouldn't recommend an i3 processor for streaming. i5 and up. There's an i5 right here. So this is what I should have started off with. So you would need to find a PC, something that has either i5 or AMD equivalent to that type of processor. i5 and up. See, like I said, 500 gigs. This has 6 gigs or 8 gigs. It comes in the configuration with DDR4. Now, this is a powerful PC, at least for streaming. It's a good PC for gaming as well, but this would do the job for streaming. Okay. Again, going back to the 8-Tim switcher from Blackmagic. If you're using the 8-Tim switcher, you really don't need a powerful computer, because you're not using the computer to stream out to the internet. You will actually be streaming from the 8-Tim switcher itself. You would just have to learn how to work it. You'll have The one that's $295. You'd have 4 ports. So this is not it. This is the Pro. Okay, so you have 4 ports. If you can see 4 ports in the back of here, you have 4 ports. Then you have a USB-C type out that you will hook up a USB-C type hard drive, and that's what you will record all your stuff to. You have a Ethernet jack hookup back there, so you can plug your Ethernet cable back there, and you can stream out to the internet. And you have 2 mic inputs, okay? But that is the 1/4-inch microphone input. So the ATEM switcher with this PC, you'll be ready to go. You'll have everything that you need, basically, and the microphone. You will hook the microphone up USB wise to the ATEM switcher, and I'm sorry, you will hook the mic up USB to the computer. You will hook the ATEM switcher up to your PC via USB-C type, or you will connect it through your Ethernet route. You know what I'm saying? Your home network. And honestly, those 3 things I just mentioned, that's all you really need to do a successful stream. Again, I'll go over it again. Just the Blue Yeti mic, which is $100. The PC, which will cost you about $1,000. You could probably find something a little bit cheaper than that. You could probably go inside Walmart and find like a gaming PC or a gaming I would recommend not a laptop. I would recommend a PC, because with the PC you can go inside, you can change the processor, you can change the memory, you can change the hard drive. With a laptop, unfortunately, nowadays you can't do that. Before, back in the day, you were able to do that. But with a PC, you can change up as much as you want. If you have a micro center in your area too, you can go to micro center and build a custom PC for yourself. So to do a live stream, I think that's the only thing that you really need. You really need those 3 things. You need an ATEM switcher, you need a USB microphone, and you need a PC. Now, I forgot about the webcam or the camera. Okay, so what you can do as far as your camera, if you want to see good visuals, you can get something like a Sony travel cam, like the one that I'm using. I'm sorry, a Sony Handycam, like the one that I'm using right now. Okay. So you can actually use one of these, and you would have to get an adapter for it though. It's like a micro HDMI to full size HDMI, and you can find those cords on Amazon as well. Here's one for $228. Now you can get that, and those are the 4 things that you would need. Okay. Elgato came out with a camera. Let me check this out. Okay. So Elgato, no, that's Logitech. Elgato face cam. Okay, so $200. And this is the 2 places that you want to go if you're doing a live stream. You want to go to either the Elgato website or the Blackmagic website. So let's go to Elgato. I can't type worth nothing. Okay. So this website alone, if you want to go this route, this will give you everything that you need. And I'm sorry, that's not a completion, because you also need lights as well. Okay, you want to illuminate yourself, and you want to be able to be seen. So And I should have wrote this down, but I asked y'all to get something to write this down with. Um, so the lighting on here, you would need light, of course, and the capture camera. There you go. This it just came out. This just came out. Now this is a webcam, and anything that Elgato has, man, I would live and swear by it. But to get visuals, this is what you would need. You would either need a a camcorder with a clean HDMI feed, or you would need a good webcam. Now this webcam does 1080p at 60 frames per second. Good camera. It's just like the Logitech camera that everybody swore on when people first started doing the C9, the C-90 or something like that. I forgot what it was. But your webcam, you definitely would need a webcam if you want to show your face. If you don't want to show your face, then you don't need to have this. But I don't have this. So, and I know I said I was going to show y'all only things that I possess, but I think I might get this because I love Elgato products. I love their stream decks. I love everything that they have. This, as far as streaming wise, man, Elgato is the thing. They also have capturing cards as well, that you need. Now, if you're not going to go with the ATEM switcher, you can also get one of their capturing cards, and this is what they are right here. These capturing cards, the HD60, the HDS plus, or the 4K, or if you want to do an internal card, if you know how to install internal cards to your computer, the capturing card is what you would also need if you don't want to go the ATEM route. But I'm stressing everybody to get the ATEM switcher because that is better than getting one of these capturing cards, because this capturing card is only going to allow you to put one input in. That's only going to allow you to put one input in. So you can buy a capturing card. This is what it looks like, and I have a couple of these. This is before I got the stream decks. But the capturing card will allow you to plug your PlayStation or plug any HDMI source that you have, whether it be a gaming console, whether it be a laptop, whether it be some other type of device or whatever. It'll allow you to put that in, capture that into the capturing card, and then you will hook this up either USB-C or USB, the regular USB port into the back of your PC. Most PCs nowadays come with USB-C type, so you can't go wrong with that. But this is how the setup is. This is how he got his setup. But like I said, I don't recommend getting laptops unless you already have a desktop PC. And the reason why I got a laptop because I do mobile streaming. So and this is his setup. You see the PlayStation. The PlayStation is going into the capturing card. The capturing card is going inside the computer. The feed is going back out to the monitor, and everything that you see in OBS is right here, or whatever software that you decide to use. You see he has the lights, and then he has a camera right here. Okay, so this is basically everything that you need. Now I can say that infinitely. This is basically everything that you need. So you need light source, you need PC, you need a capturing card, you need a microphone, and you would need OBS. So that's all you need. So let's go over it again. And I'm sorry I didn't go in order. I probably messed that up for most of you who watching, because it was like he's all over the place, but I was all over the place because that's how I am. Okay, so for streaming, for live streaming, what you're going to need is everything that you actually see on the screen right now. You're going to need a powerful enough PC. I don't care if you already have a PC. You need another PC to stream out to the internet, because when you're putting that much power or putting that much pressure on your processor, and it's taken away from your RAM depending on how much memory that you got in your computer, is boggling it down, and you're not going to have a clear stream. You're going to have a stream that's real choppy. You're going to have a stream that has a lot of noise in it, and I'm not talking about like dogs barking in the background. When I said noise, you're going to get a lot of grainy type of footage, right? You need that. You need lighting. You need a good microphone, and you need a camera source. Okay, that's if you want to show your face. If you don't want to show your face, then that's fine. Okay, so just to repeat myself again, this is everything that you need for streaming. Lighting, which you see right here. You need lighting, good lighting, so you can show yourself if that's what you want to do. You need a camera, or a webcam. If you're going with a camera, you would need to convert that camera signal. You need to convert that some way to get inside of your computer, and that's what you would need right here. So this will go inside the computer. You would need a capturing card. The capturing card is a device that capture whatever it is that you're trying to display out to the world. That goes into your computer, and it's a clean feed back out to your monitor. So you'll see what you're playing, and then you'll have your computer or your laptop or whatever, however you choose to go. You'll have your laptop or your computer on the side running the OBS program. The lighting, the microphone, the source that you're going to be streaming out to the internet, whether it's a PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo Switch or whatever it is, you need all of these things right here. So hope I didn't confuse anybody with this thing, because I wasn't prepared for it. I just saw something on my Facebook page. Somebody reached out to me, Mark, and I said that, I'll go ahead and do a stream and let you know everything that you need. And hopefully I did that. Hopefully y'all, I didn't do too much with the cat on the string type thing. But that's basically all you need. That's everything that you need to get up and streaming. So if y'all have any questions, you can always reach out to me just like Mark did on Facebook Messenger, or just reach out to me on the email, or if you do have my personal phone number, you can just give me a call, and I'll answer it, and I'll go over anything that I may have confused you on. But I think I said everything that you pretty much needed. I think I said everything. Lighting, webcam source, microphone, capturing card, and another PC, because you don't want to use the PC that you're currently gaming on. Okay, if you do have a gaming PC, then you don't need, if you're streaming your console, whether your PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo or whatever, then you don't need another computer. You can use your gaming PC and download OBS, and then you'll be straight. So this is OBS that y'all are seeing right now. This is OBS. And it's a very easy software to use, man. Very, very easy software to use. There are plenty tutorials on YouTube that would teach you how to use OBS. Very, very, very easy, man. Very easy. And if anybody has any troubles or problems with using OBS, again, you can reach out to me, and I can try to walk you through what I know, or try to help you as much as I can. And people ask me why I do these tutorials or these informative shows. Is because this is what happened when I first started streaming. I was already into the video production world. I wasn't into the streaming world, so I already knew that aspect of it. So coming into streaming, I brought that knowledge in. So when I first started to stream, I think it was when the PlayStation 4 came out, and you could watch people stream gameplay or PlayStation and all that other stuff. And I would watch people's streams and I was complimenting them, like, "Yo, dog, your stream looks good, man. What type of camera are you using? What this, that, and the other?" Man, nobody would respond back to me. Nobody. So I had to start doing like research on my own, looking at YouTube videos, because nobody. I'm talking about people like Lamar Wilson. I'm talking about people like what's the fat dude, the fat white dude. Um, I forgot what his name was. Um, that I dang, what is his name? What's his name? He say something like to the powers of the internet. I forget what his name is. It may come to Boogie. So I would reach out to all these cats, man, and nobody would respond. So I just started to learn on my own, and a lot of the equipment that I needed to do the stream I already had through my video production. You know what I'm saying? So and everybody that reached out to me when I was doing my streaming, I reached back out to them, man, because I was like, look, if I ever get the knowledge or the know-how how to do this, and somebody reach out to me, I'm gonna let them know. I'm not gonna hog the information. It's like it's too much stuff out here, man. It's like people are afraid to share knowledge because they think they become irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? So if you know how to do something, a task, and somebody sees that that you have nice work or whatever, and they reach out to you, it's only right that you reach back out to them and say, okay, this is how I did it. And then you can take how they did it, and then you can put your own twist on it. Maybe you can't afford all the equipment that I mentioned in this tutorial, but there are cheaper alternative ways to go. You already know that you need a capturing card, okay? And I recommend the Blackmagic ATEM switcher. Now that you know you need a capturing card, if you already have a computer, you can say, okay, well, I can't afford $295 at this moment, but let me look up capturing card and let me find, you know what I'm saying, the cheapest alternative. Maybe I can find a capturing card cheaper than that. Let me go to Micro Center. Let me go to Best Buy. Let me go to these places and see if I can find something to capture what I need to go inside the computer. There's plenty of ways to avoid getting a capturing card. You can get a multi-display HDMI card. You know what I'm saying? Like a multi-display HDMI box. I have one that I'm using for the Madden tournament where the signal goes in and it splits. It's a HDMI splitter. It splits out into 4 different feeds. So all the feeds are the same. So I can run that feed into the computer, run one feed back into the monitor so the contestants can see them playing the game. So there's plenty of ways that you can go, alternative ways to go when you do this. You need a microphone to stream. You don't necessarily have to get a Blue Yeti. That's what I'm just recommending. You can get something that something cheaper. You know what I'm saying? One of these computer headsets, that has the 2/4 inch jacks, the one earphone piece and the one microphone piece, and you can plug that into your computer and you can use that temporarily until you get funds up to get what you need to get. For a computer, you can use your phone. You don't necessarily have to get a computer. If you have a cell phone that is a good quality cell phone, like one of these Android phones that's a beast, a top of the line Android, you can use that. And there was one other software that I didn't tell y'all about, but there's a software called Restream, and Restream is a software that allows you to put out to multiple platforms. So right now I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, and I'm doing that through Ustream. And let me just pop up Ustream real quick. I'm sorry, Restream. I'm sorry. So this is my Restream feed right here that you're seeing. Okay. So as you can see, I'm streaming out to um, Twitch TV, YouTube, and Facebook. I can also stream out to Steam or what's that called? LinkedIn. And these are other channels that you can add. These are all the channels that you can add through Restream. All of these right here. Okay. Or a custom website. So I'll get into that a little later. Once you upload YouTube and you want to know how to do this as well. But these are all the sites that you can stream to simultaneously. Like I said, I'm streaming to 3 different platforms right now, and this is what I use. Okay? So, Restream, I put my stream key and my URL into OBS, and OBS does the rest. So, that's particularly what I use. Okay? So, like I said, man, getting into this streaming business, I'm not going to lie, it is expensive. You are going to spend some money. But just to get started out, use some of the stuff that you already have to get your stream out, okay? For those of you that have Macs that don't have the M1s, like I said, Mark does streaming on his. I don't know how he does it, man. But you have to reach out to him at Elbow Media Studios. But for me, it never worked for me. So that's why I only stream on a PC. So just use some of the stuff that you got, man. And if y'all have any other questions, man, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can, and hit you up and let you know what you need, what you don't need. But um, it's going to get expensive. I would say under $2,000 you can get everything that I asked you to get, that I showed you. Okay, the lights, the microphone, the webcam, the computer, the capturing device, and the software is free. OBS and Restream.io, both of those are free programs. Other than that, under $2,000, you can start streaming like a pro. Okay, once I don't want to confuse you with anything more than that. You get all of that stuff. Again, I'll repeat: a webcam, USB webcam, a microphone, some sort of capturing card, lights, and earphones too. I forgot about that. So you would need that stuff to get started streaming. Okay. Let me make sure. Let me write this down. Okay. Let me use my notepad. Okay. So I'm going to put up here. Everything that you need, and I already showed you. So if you just now tune in, just rewind. And again, I apologize. I was all over the place. All right. So what you need for streaming. Okay. You're going to need a webcam. Well, let's start it off right. You're going to need a computer. Okay. That's number one. That's very important. You're going to need a computer. Okay. Then you're going to need a webcam. Okay. Then you're going to need a mic. Now, depending on how you get your microphone source in there, you're either going to need a 1/4 inch, a XLR, or USB. So if you're going the computer right route, I would say USB. Oh, my bad. You can't see that, Mark? Alright. How do you change the font? Is that better, Mark? Oh. Alright. Oh, I got you. I'll do it even better. Alright, there you go. Alright. Alright. Now again, Mark, Elbow Media Studios, he is a beast with this streaming stuff, man. So if y'all have any questions, um, please try to reach out to him at Elbow Media Studios. Mark, put your link in so they can let me see. Oh, okay. Hold down control and scroll. Okay. So streaming needs. All right. So like I said, I apologize because I didn't go in order because I'm all over the place. And people that watch my show or our show, Mike and I show, know how we are, man. I honestly, it's just the excitement of teaching you all what I know because I get so excited about it because I value people that appreciate my opinion. I'm not a super smart guy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go to college to learn any of this stuff, my video production stuff. I didn't go to college to learn how to do any of that. Everything I learned how to do, I learned guerrilla style. I learned on my own. I learned watching videos. I learned by going to computer shops, sitting there for 8 hours like I worked there and just learning that. You know what I'm saying? So all the stuff I learned on my own. And I appreciate when people take what I say seriously. So I love every one of y'all that get back at me and say, "Oh, okay, Fred, man, thank you for this, that, and the other." You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I really do. So streaming needs. Let's go over it again. You need a computer. That's first of all. Okay. Get a computer. I don't care if you have a computer already. You need to spend the money to get another computer. Okay. If you're streaming from a game console, if you want to stream your PlayStation or your Xbox, you don't need another computer. The only reason why I would say to get another computer if you're streaming computer games is because your computer is going to get boggled down by all the processing that it needs to process that game, whether you're doing Call of Duty or you could be playing Pac-Man or whatever. But that processor is going to get weighed down and the memory and all that stuff. So you're going to need another computer. Back at you, bro. Love you too, Mark, man. That's my man's right there, man. Like if I ever got it big in this streaming world, man, that would be one of the brothers that I would take with me. I call him up in the middle of the night. I say, Mark, put a shirt on, come to LA, man. We doing some big things, man. I already got you for the whole year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut you a check to pay your bills for the whole year. I got you. We made it. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But okay. So the computer. Now the webcam. Now you can either go one of two ways. You can either go a USB webcam. Oh, damn. You can either go a USB webcam, or you can go um, some type of DSLR that has a clean HDMI out. And when I say a clean HDMI out, that means if you hook your DSLR up to a TV, you won't see all the information on screen that you're seeing on your DSLR, like the ISO, the aperture, uh, the shots taken, the battery life. You won't see none of that. That's what a clean HDMI out feed is. If you have a Canon camera, there is a software that you can use that utilizes that DSLR and turns it into a webcam, so it has a clean HDMI out feed. If you go to Mark, one of his streams, you'll see what I'm talking about, because he uses a Canon camera and he uses that software. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Mark, but he uses that software that turns his DSLR into a webcam. And I'm telling you, go check his stuff out. Okay, so then you would need a microphone, whether it's USB, XLR, or quarter inch. And once you get into this, you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you're going the computer route, you need, I would say, USB. Okay. Next, what else? Headphones. I forgot to mention that. Headphones, and those can be USB. But if you get the Blue Yeti, you don't need, well, you still need headphones, but you need a quarter inch, because I'm using the Blue Yeti, and the Blue Yeti has it's a USB microphone, plus it has a quarter inch jack out, so I can hear what I'm saying to you all. So you would just need a headset, whether it's USB or quarter inch, but either one would work. Either one will work. Just note, the more USB devices that you have plugged up to your system, the more of the processing power that's being used. So that's why I say you need a PC that's either i5 or above, or AMD that's equivalent to the i5 or i7 or i9. And the RAM, I would suggest either 8 or 16. 32 would be perfect. And then you need a graphics card that has at least like somewhere like either over 8 gigs of RAM on it, because you need that visual processing power that goes on that card. And you need a hard drive with at least 500 gigs. It really doesn't matter, as long as you can have like maybe 200 gigs, because if you're just using that computer just to stream, you don't need a lot of storage space on there, because you're going to start using external devices like external hard drives to put some of your media on, you know, your intros or your lower thirds. When you'll get what I'm talking about once you start doing this. Your JPEGs and everything else that you need, you will put that on the external hard drive. All right. So the headphones, which is obvious, the mic, which is obvious. You need a capture card. Okay. So you can go one or two ways with this. You can either go with Elgato capturing cards, which are good, or you can do the Black Magic thing, which is good as well. You could do the ATEM switcher that has the 4-port, and that is only $295. I forget how much the Elgato capturing card is. Let me well, y'all can do that research on that. So and what else? Lights. now let me tell you. and Mark could testify to this. When we was doing the gamer show, I was using photo lights. I was using the bulbs, and one of the bulbs went out on me, and I started using work lights. And man, I'm telling you, in that small space that Mike and I was recording in, it would get extremely hot. I'm talking about it was hotter than a bowl of Al Green grits. You hear what I'm saying? It was hot. And we was doing green screen. So you can see like beads of sweat forming from our head, man, when we was doing them shows. Cause we used to record every Sunday, and we would record at least like 10 or 7 shows, and we would have content throughout the week. You know, we would release shows from Monday through Friday. So we'd have all those shows, 10 shows, and then we do another 10 shows the next week. We'll have like maybe 1 or 3 in the bag, and it'll be like an off-topic subject or whatever. So we had, if you go to our YouTube page, you'll see we have a plethora of shows. You know what I'm saying? So, but once the pandemic hit, then stuff we couldn't record live. So that's why we don't do as many shows now. The shows that we do now are virtual shows. But lights, you get the LED lights. Get the LED lights, and you can get Elgato LED lights, or you can go to Amazon and get some LED lights, and or you can get a package or whatever. But you definitely need some sort of lighting, and Elgato is probably one of the best ones to go to. They're a little pricey, but you can go to Amazon and get the same stuff from Elgato that you can get at Amazon. It's just, honestly, some of the stuff that Elgato has that you can find on eBay or Amazon, you're just really paying for the name. You understand what I'm saying? And that's, to be quite honest. But it's good quality product with Elgato. The same as Blackmagic. Blackmagic is prosumer. That's for people like myself that do video production, like real video production, like weddings and live events and stuff like that. That's some of the stuff that you would use if you're out in the field, or you have a studio or sound stage or something like that. Blackmagic is the way to go to. They sell professional cameras and professional gear and stuff like that. But the 8-temp switcher is something that is out of this world. It's not just a switcher, it's a capturing card, and you can either go that way. But I recommend you to get the Blackmagic 8-temp switcher, the one that's $295. I recommend you to get that. With a capturing card, even with Elgato, you're only going to be able to capture one HDMI source, right? But with Elgato, you're only going to capture that one source, that one HDMI source. With Blackmagic Design 8-temp switcher, and that's ATEM, you're able to capture up to 8 different sources. So that could be a PlayStation plus a computer plus this plus that, and you can have all of that stuff. And why pay almost close to that when you could just get an 8-temp switcher and not have to worry about that? And then as your stream grows, you might want to incorporate another camera, or you might want to incorporate another HDMI device. Why not get the Blackmagic 8-temp switcher, where you can have 4 different HDMI feeds going in, and instead of getting that capturing card or cam link, you will have 4 different sources. You can't beat it. So for a capturing card, I would recommend you to get the Blackmagic 8-temp switcher. Okay, so you can go over to Blackmagic's website and you can get that. I'm telling you, man, the Blackmagic 8-temp switcher is the thing to get. All right, so I think I might have everything on here: computer, webcam, mic, headphones, capturing device, lights, and then software. and this is free. Okay, so OBS and Restream. Okay, so these two programs right here, you're going to be able to stream to 3 platforms or 4 platforms or 5 platforms at the same time. You can stream to Twitter, Periscope, um, TikTok, YouTube, MySpace. You can stream to all the popular social networks. Facebook, you can stream to all of those popular social networks at one time. With YouTube, I think you need to sign up for permission to live stream on YouTube if you don't have enough followers. You need enough subscribers to. I think you need over like maybe 50 subscribers to stream out to YouTube. I may be wrong. I'm not sure, but what else? So I think I have everything here. Lights. Am I forgetting anything? I think that's it. I think that is it. I believe. Yeah, I think that is it. And once you get all this stuff, you can put it together. And I'm telling you, you'll have an excellent stream. But yeah, that's it. Computer, webcam, mic, headphones, capturing card, lights. Mark, am I forgetting anything? Software, OBS, and Restream. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Yeah. And all that other stuff like stream decks and macro buttons and stuff like that, that's later on. You don't need that as of right now. Just everything that you see on screen is what you need. And like I said, there are cheaper ways, alternative ways for you to get your stream up and running with some of the stuff that you might already have. You can start your stream with maybe some of the stuff that you have in your house, and then you can progress to this stuff a little bit later. Like I said, if you have a phone that you paid over $1,000 for, I'm quite sure it's capable of streaming. You'll just have one angle. You're not going to be able to capture anything. If you just want a talk show or you're just talking yourself and you have a good enough camera, you could do Facebook Live or YouTube. I think you can possibly do, you can do Ustream, because when I set up Dewan Ellis' phone for Ustream, he was able to attach his social media networks in there, and I was like, dang, you can stream from your phone. Now, me personally, I'm about to go back to a flip phone. I don't care. You can laugh if you want to. I'm about to go to a flip phone. I don't need no smartphones, okay? I got iPads. I got computers. I got everything. I got Xboxes. I got PlayStation. I don't need a smartphone. Thank you, peoples. I don't need a smartphone. I'm about to go back to a flip phone. That's what I'm about to do. I'm getting older now. You see the gray and all this other stuff. I don't want no smartphone no more. I'm tired of paying. Look, I had an iPhone 6S, and this is off topic, and this is off subject, I'm sorry. But people know that watch my streams know I'm like the cat with some string. When some string come down, I'm, you know what I'm saying? I get distracted. So somebody stole my iPhone. And then when they stole my iPhone, I had to get one of these little cheap Walmart phones, these Androids. You know what I'm saying? So And I'm tired of the Android. I'm tired of. I'm getting a flip phone because if somebody steals my flip phone, I guarantee you they would come to my house and bring it back and say, "Here, bro, it ain't even worth me taking your phone. Matter of fact, here's $100, man. Go get you something real. Go get you a real phone." You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to cancel the Android. I'm about to get me a flip phone. I'm gonna call it a day. If you need to reach me, video wise, you're gonna have to wait till I get home, till I get on the computer. I'm not. I'm telling you, man. I'm done with the smartphones. I'm getting a flip phone, and I'm getting the Nikes with the straps. I'm tired of tying shoes. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of shoes in my closet that I don't even wear. I'm about to just trade those for some Nike slip-ons or the Nikes with the 2 Velcro straps. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm tired of walking. I'm tired of walking. My feet hurt. I got the gout. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get me a hover round or a scooter. And when I beep the horn, please get out of my way. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just getting older. I'm accepting my age. I'm not the young cat that I used to be out here. So I'm embracing my grayish and my older self. I'm done with the smartphones. Flip phones, here I come. Nikes with the 2 Velcro straps, here I come. The rascal with the horn and the basket and the turn signals and the 22-inch rims. I'm coming, bruh. I am coming. But that's all I have. Again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for appreciating what I'm saying, taking my advice. I love you all. Again, only thing you need for streaming is a computer, webcam, mic, headphone, caption card, lights. Okay, lights is important if you want to illuminate yourself so the crowd can see you. The software that you need, you just need 2 pieces of software. You really only need one. OBS. OBS is what I'm using to feed out to the world. Restream is a software that ties in with OBS that allows you to stream to multiple platforms. You better go ahead and scoop your account up now before they start charging for it, before they start getting hip to it. This is an excellent addition to OBS so you can stream to multiple platforms, because not everybody is on YouTube, not everybody is on Facebook, not everybody is on Twitch TV, not everybody is on Periscope, but I can reach all those audience at once. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Again, I'll hold up the list before I go. Streaming needs, all that stuff right there. Software that you need. All right. I don't need to save it. So, come on, man. And this is why you don't use OBS. This is why sometimes I'm trying to convert to use the ATEM switches. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little tricky. It get a little tricky sometimes, just like all PC software does. But yeah, man. So that's about it. All right. Let me make sure that this is on a loop. Yeah, it's on a loop. All right, y'all. So thank you all for watching. Please come again if anybody has any questions, or once you get your stream up and running and you need some help, you know, I'm down to help you all. I don't charge anything for this. You know what I'm saying? I do ask for donations. You know, you can donate anything that if I helped you out or whatever, and you feel like donating, you can donate to $sign THAGAMERSSHOW. That's a game show. That's exactly how we spell it. $sign THAGAMERSSHOW. The game show. Don't put an E in there. If you see Fred Young, if you don't see Fred Young, then that's not me. Alright? So, and don't forget about the Madden tournament going on Saturday at 9300 Livingston Road in Fort Washington, Maryland, man. And it's going to be an arcade event too, man. So come out, fellowship with us. Come out and play some Madden. $25 to enter into the Madden tournament. You will win a copy of this year's Madden if you win the tournament. You can also play arcade and retro games. The entry fee for adults is $15 and $5 for kids under the age of 5, man. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we see you Saturday, and love you all, man. Later.